everyone, my name is Anvesha Satpathy. Today we are going to learn about a very important chapter of Mathematics class 7, that is integers. So let's begin. So today we are going to learn about integers. So before learning what is integers, let us learn the definition of integers. Integers are a collection of natural numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. They are negatives, meaning -1, -2 up to infinity and 0. Now we will learn how to add and subtract two integers. Now positive integers are the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. So first let us take an example. Let us take plus 5. And we will add this 2 plus 2. Now we will add 5 and 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. And both have the same sign, that is plus. So we will put a plus sign before 7. So this is our answer, that is plus 7. Now we will learn how to add two negative integers. Now negative integers are the number which have a minus sign before them, like -1, -2 up to infinity. So let us learn this by taking an example. We will take the same example but we will put a minus sign before 5 as well as 2. So -5 plus -2. This is same as the before one. We will add 5 plus 2, that is 7. But here we will not put the positive sign as before because both of them have negative sign. So we will put a minus sign before 7. So this is our answer, -7. Now we will learn how to add one positive integer and one negative integers. Now for instance, here I have taken one example, that is plus 5 added to -2. Now how to solve this? It's simple. We will subtract the smaller one from the bigger one. 5 minus 2, that is 3. Now comes to the sign. Which sign we will put? Negative or positive? It depends on the bigger number. So here the bigger number is 5. So the bigger number has the positive sign. So before 3 we will put the positive sign. So this is our answer. Now we will take another example. That is -5 plus 2. Now how to solve this? As I have already told, we will subtract the smaller one from the bigger one. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Now which sign we will put? As I have told that we will put the sign of the bigger integer, that is 5, and 5 has a negative sign. So we will put -3 over here. Now this is how we will add a positive and a negative integer. Now we will learn how to subtract. So first we will take one example. Now how to subtract two positive integers. Let us take one example. Plus 7 minus plus 3. Now how to solve this? We will subtract as usual. We will open the brackets. That is plus 7 and minus and plus will become minus. So -3. Now it's simple. 7 minus 3 is 4. And as the bigger integer has a plus sign, so we will put here a plus sign. So plus 4 is our answer. Now we will learn how to subtract two negative integers. Now let us take one instance. We will take the same instance. But instead of plus, we will add minus sign before 7 and 3. Minus 7 minus 3. Now how to solve this? Minus and minus will become plus as we already know. So minus 7 plus 3. Here we will subtract the smaller one from the bigger one first. So 7 minus 3 is 4. And the bigger one has a negative sign. So we will put minus before 4. So this is our answer. Minus 4. Now we will learn how to subtract a positive integer from a negative integer. So let us take one example. Suppose I have taken this example, minus 11 minus plus 5. So how to subtract this one? We will open the bracket first, that is minus 11, and plus and minus becomes minus. So minus 5. So now it has become simple. We will add it as before, like adding two negative integers. So we will add 11 plus 5, that is 16, and we will put a minus sign before them as both of them have the negative sign. So this is our answer. Now we will learn how to subtract a negative integer from a positive integer. Now for instance, I have taken this plus 12 minus 13. Now similarly, we will first open up the bracket, that is plus 12, and minus becomes plus. So it becomes plus 13. Now we will simply add this, that is 25. And as both of them have the positive sign, we will put a positive sign before plus 25. So this is our answer. Now we will learn closure under addition. So for any two integers a and b, a plus b is also an integer. So integer are closed under addition. So I'll show you with the help of an example. That is 17 plus 23 is equal to 40. We have added two integers and here we have also got a positive integer. So this is also an integer. So integers are closed under addition. Similarly, you can see this example also, that is minus 10 plus 3 is equal to minus 7. So minus 7 is also an integer. So integers are closed under addition. Now we will see if this is also applicable in the case of subtraction. So let us take an example. Suppose this is the example, minus 10 minus 3. Now what is the answer here? It is minus 7, which is also an integer. So from this we can conclude that integers are also closed under subtraction, that is closure property under subtraction. Now we will learn commutative property under addition and subtraction. So, commutativity under addition. For any two integers a and b, a plus b is equal to b plus a. So, addition is commutative for integers. So, this is the example. Minus 5 plus minus 7 is equal to minus 7 plus minus 5, which is equal to minus 12. Here, we see that if we change the order of the integers, still the answer is the same. So, integers are commutative under addition. Now, let's check it if it's applicable for subtraction also. Commutativity under subtraction. This property is not applicable. You can see the example also. Like minus 5 minus 7, which is not equal to minus 7 minus 5. If you evaluate this, minus 5 minus 7 is equal to plus 2 and minus 7 minus 5 is equal to minus 2. So these two are not equal. So this is not applicable in case of subtraction. Now we will see the additive inverse. So the additive inverse of a is minus a, as on adding we get 0. So what is additive inverse? Additive inverse is something that when we add the integer to the same integer we get 0. So the additive inverse of a positive integer will always be a negative integer, as on adding the similar positive integer by the similar but negative integer we get 0. Now coming to additive identity. So additive identity for integers is 0, as on adding we get 0. Now multiplicative identity. As you can see that 8 into 1 is 1 into a is equal to a. Here the multiplicative identity is 1, because if we multiply any integer, suppose take an example 5, if we multiply it by 1, then we get 5. So multiplying any integer by 1, we get the same integer. So here the multiplicative identity will be 1. Now multiplication by 0. As we know, multiplication by 0 is always 0. Let us take an example. 0 into 8 is equal to 0. So if we multiply any integers by 0, we will always get 0. Now coming to division by 0. Now let us take an example. 0 divided by 4. So if we divide any integer by 0, we will get nothing. So it is not defined. And if we take this case, that is 0 divided by 4, if we divide 0 by any integer, then the answer is 0. So these two are the different cases.